Alright. Okay, so Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. So first of all, I would like to ucapkan ribuan terima kasih lah kepada pihak Hejim FSP dan juga ICOM UTM yang telah berusaha mengambil inisiatif ini untuk menganjurkan sesi taklimat Anugerah Latihan Tersohor ni. So saya rasakan sesi taklimat ni amat penting sebab bila ada panggilan untuk Anugerah Latihan Tersohor ni, selalunya penyelaras latihan industri lah yang terpaksa jadi FAQ center. Student akan tanya soalan, pelbagai soalan. So dengan adanya sesi begini, jadi kita sangat membantulah semua penyelaras latihan industri dan juga menggalakkan lagi lah pelajar-pelajar untuk memohon dan memberikan mereka galakan untuk mendapatkan tempat di company-company yang tersohor lah. So saya rasakan ini satu inisiatif yang sangat bagus. So tahniahlah saya ucapkan kepada pihak ICOM UTM dan juga pihak Hejim FSP. Okay. Secondly, I would like to say thank you so much to our honorable speakers today. We have Salini, okay, and also Iman, okay, pelajar, bukan pelajar dah, okay, bakal graduate yang akan convo hari Isnin your convocation on Monday, okay. So you'll be officially alumni lah selepas hari Isnin, okay. So thank you so much. I know you guys are busy, okay. Dengan kerja, dengan your own life sekarang, so saya ucapkan ribuan terima kasih lah kerana I think this is your first sumbangan, okay, sebagai alumni. So saya harap selepas ini you guys can contribute lagi, okay, continue to contribute to your alma mater, okay, dan hopefully the students can benefit lah from this sharing session, insyaAllah, okay. Great. Okay, so tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, okay, saya akan share lah saya punya slide that I have prepared. Okay, so basically this is saya juga mengalukan semua pelajar-pelajar yang hadir pada hari ini. I have to let in participant dulu. So bila saya share, saya tak boleh, saya sekarang jadi host dan juga moderator. Let in the participant dulu baru saya boleh share. Okay, tak apa, kita tak, sebab saya nak view untuk share untuk
Dr. Munira, kalau boleh lantik saya jadi co-host, saya boleh tolong acceptkan.
Okay, thank you. So I meet you. Okay, I cannot make you a co-host sebab option yang 3 butang ni ada option make a presenter sahaja.
Okay.
Tadi ICOM cakap ada technicality problem sikit. So it's okay.
Alright.
So saya tak show the slide lah. So basically the flow for today, okay, first we will start with the introduction dahululah. So untuk makluman semua pelajar dan participant lain yang hadir pada hari ini, so sesi pada hari ini, sesi actual science atas permintaan speaker semua, kita buat sesi yang santai. Maksudnya pelajar-pelajar dia Salini and also Iman requested for a forum session yang mood lah. Okay, so kita santai saja hari ini dan it's more of a discussion dan pelajar-pelajar feel free if you have any question boleh ajukan anytime. Okay, so is it okay Iman and Salini? Maksudnya diorang boleh kalau ada sebarang soalan boleh tanya teruslah. Okay, tak ada masalah. Okay, so I think you guys can unmute yourself, okay, and then you can ask the questions lah to the speakers, and also if you have question kepada penyelaras, saya pun boleh, insyaAllah boleh jawab. Dr. Fatimah as a Ketua Hejim also juga boleh jawab jika ada sebarang persoalan. Okay, so let me give an overview of today's session adalah sesi taklimat berkenaan dengan Anugerah Latihan Industri Tersohor. So most probably pelajar ada question lah. Anugerah tu berkenaan dengan apa so today kita akan share lah kepada pelajar-pelajar. Okay. Tetapi saya tak nak pelajar fokus hanya kepada anugerah latihan industri tersohor tu. Okay. I hope that the objective of today's session, saya harapkan pelajar ada mendapat overview, okay, the whole process of memohon latihan internship sehingga menjalani latihan industri. Okay. We are not only focusing on you guys getting the anugerah. Okay. We also, the most important thing is that you all mendapat satu pengalaman latihan industri yang bagus lah. Okay. Alright. So untuk itu pertama sekali saya ingin jemputlah Salini and also Iman, if you can introduce yourself. Mungkin boleh ceritakan kepada pelajar semua tempat latihan industri yang Salini mohon and your current tempat bekerja lah. So I give the mic over to you.
Okay, hi everyone, good morning. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm Salini. I'm also from Actuarial Science dekat UKM. So I buat latihan industri dekat Etika Maybank, and currently I'm working at the same department, same position, and I tak ada time off period, which means habis internship on Friday, the next week I dah report duty. So yeah, that's about me. Untuk proses semua along this session, I'll explain everything one by one. So Im?
Okay, so good morning everyone. Assalamualaikum and very good morning everyone. So first of all, terima kasih sebab join this session dengan Hejim dengan Dr. Enseong. So my name is Iman Zahakim. You guys boleh call me Im je. So currently, before this, I perform my internship dekat Petronas under Logistic and Chartering Department. I'm doing the analysis on the performance. So currently, I joined dorang punya protege program under Petronas at the same department. I'm currently doing on data analysis and analyst performing, and also logistic coordinator. So after I perform my internship tu, I cuti about 2 weeks, take a break, and then baru report duty lah on the next Monday.
Okay, alright. Thank you so much Salini and Iman. So basically ini adalah background Salini dan Iman lah. So I think actuarial science student, the juniors, you sepatutnya kenal lah. Your senior ni, senior 1 tahun. Untuk pelajar-pelajar daripada program lain. So untuk makluman semua, mereka adalah pelajar-pelajar daripada program Science Actuary. Okay, so let's move on to our second topic, which is persediaan ke latihan industri. So mungkin kita start off with Iman dahululah. Okay, so mungkin Iman boleh ceritakan sedikit, okay, what are the apa yang pelajar-pelajar, diorang baru diberikan taklimat. Saya dah memberi taklimat yang pertama. Kalau Iman and Salini can remember, taklimat pertama adalah taklimat untuk memohon. If you guys can remember the process memohon mencari tempat latihan industri. Okay, mereka telah diberikan taklimat itu. So currently they are preparing their resume. Okay. Jadi mungkin kita start off with Iman dahululah. Mungkin Iman boleh ceritakan sedikit pengalaman Iman, bagaimana Iman bersedia memohon tempat, what are your preparation, apa benda sebelum memohon tu, apa yang Iman buat untuk pastikan itulah
Okay.
tempat.
Alright. So thank you Dr. Munira. Basically korang semua sekarang ni at the phase yang di mana dah diberi taklimat untuk daripada para pensyarah. Though sebenarnya korang dah boleh start lah untuk looking forward cari tempat internship. So macam mana nak cari tempat internship tu? So as we know, kita sama generation kan, so kita guna banyak, boleh ada job street, ada kat online apa semua. Tapi bila kita jumpa that apa tu, the job tu, the internship punya job tu, first of all, kita akan cari yang berkaitan dengan kita. So basically, just like my course, actuarial science kan, of course lah kita nak cari internship yang berkaitan dengan kita punya courses. Kita boleh maybe internship at the insurance company in the pricing department ke, or model risk model department, something like that. So bila dah cari on the online tu, masa dalam I dulu sebelum I cari, so kita akan prepare the resume first lah. Untuk the resume tu, okay, before this, my background, I actually one of the member ahli kelab kerjaya UKM, which is UKM Career. So dalam situ banyak sangat kelas resume. So sebab tips dia yang first, actually tip yang first, masa you first year hari tu, you dah siap buat resume. So that was I did on my first year. I buat that resume and then just edit sampailah you nak apply for internship. So bila you dah siap the resume, of course lah sekarang ni macam dah terlambat kan, sebab you all semua dah 4th year kan, dah 4th year kan. So it's okay, it's never let than never, something like that lah. Better late than never, sorry.
Yes.
Better late than never. So I believe that resume tu korang just boleh tengok Google, sebab sekarang ni pun banyak contoh-contoh yang menarik. Tapi the first tip is try to sell yourself. Maksudnya dalam resume tu tolong tulis di mana bila orang baca, orang akan impress with your achievement, uh, with your co-curriculum activities, your penglibatan di dalam UKM. And then bila orang tengok macam, wow, budak ni memang banyak buat aktiviti di UKM. Not only they perform in their CGPA or education, but they also perform in dia punya co-curriculum. So kat situ usually diorang akan check lah, betul lah check, maksudnya dia orang akan impress lah basically. And that one the first. The second is try to be honest with yourself. So contohnya kalau you memang jawatan presiden, letak presiden. Kalau you ahli biasa, letak je ahli biasa. Jangan you ahli biasa dalam kelab tu tapi you letak presiden dalam resume. Yes, diorang tak tahu sebab diorang tak satu universiti. So dengan you all semua, tapi once bila diorang interview, diorang akan tanya what activities that you do, macam mana peranan you as presiden, then you tak boleh jawab. Like macam you trap yourself there. So please be honest dengan your resume. Even CGPA pun be honest. Like macam even though you punya CGPA dia macam rendah ataupun just average student, sebab I'm also the average student bukan excellent student. So just be honest. Dia nak terima tak terima yang tu belakang cerita. So you dah honest with your resume. So that one the second one. The third one is about the resume punya template. I believe that nanti there is a session, usually lecturer akan buat lah kan dengan ni pasal template, and I believe before this session pun ada, and I believe later on pun akan ada discuss about the template. Doktor, boleh saya tanya? Lah, diorang ni ada join another session kan? Ke just diorang join session ni sahaja?
What do you mean by another session?
Before this kan ada session from other student?
I think untuk actuarial science student, I don't know, I'm not so sure if they
Not
have
sure,
joined
okay.
tapi untuk makluman semua, this is siri ketiga untuk pelajar FSP. Jadi the two other session tu Dr. Fatimah sudah record and upload on YouTube. So actually you guys can view it on YouTube. So actually this session is also being recorded, and so nak minta izin jugalah Iman dengan Salini, later Dr. Fatimah will upload on YouTube.
Okay, sure, boleh.
Okay.
Okay, sebab saya percaya, I believe that diorang ada cover on resume template, and resume template ni kalau kita nak go through all the session is quite a long process and boring process, you know, like macam kita sini nak santai-santai je sharing our session. So later on the template layout, template resume tu maybe Dr. Munira akan lecturer akan arrangekan lah on that turn. But my tips from resume is, first you have the great photo, which is a professional photo yang bila orang tengok, orang akan nampak macam wow. Bukan you handsome, maksudnya letak gambar yang you rasa you paling handsome, you paling cantik, you guna gambar tu. Just confident yourself. Cari gambar paling profesional yang paling bila you rasa bila orang tengok, you tengok sendiri pun you rasa handsome dengan cantik, so letak gambar tu. And tu first lah. Yang second is boleh tengok on the ATS punya friendly, kat website pun banyak, which is like whether your resume, your format is ATS friendly or not. And then the last one is try to upgrade your skill. So dalam resume ada satu template is a skill. So try, sebab skill ni dalam pekerjaan, dalam internship ke dalam sama ada pekerjaan, memang diorang akan cari skill. Sebab kita kan fresh grad, kita tak ada any experience. So diorang akan fokus kepada skill. So if you ada macam advanced skill daripada orang lain, out daripada contents yang syllabus yang you belajar daripada during your university, so is very good untuk letak dalam resume lah. But nanti letak on the level beginner ke intermediate ke expert. But first, jangan menipu. Kalau betul tak pernah buat, contohnya tiba-tiba you nak belajar, kita kan tak belajar SQL, tiba-tiba you letak SQL dalam skill, tapi you tak pernah pun belajar. Online pun baru ada niat nak belajar. Macam baru ada niat nak belajar, tapi you dah letak kat resume as per beginner. So bila orang tanya on the basic concept, tiba-tiba you gagap. So tak boleh lah macam tu. So that's all from me about the resume, I think.
Okay. Thank you Iman. So saya from what from the Iman punya sharing tu, so saya rasa ada dua important point lah nak highlight. So resume start early. Okay. Kalau boleh, kalau ada first year watching this session, okay. So sepatutnya you guys boleh start buat resume bermula daripada tahun pertama. Okay. So bila dah tahun kedua tu, you just top up whatever achievement that you achieve during second, third and the fourth year lah. Okay, thank you so much Iman for that tip. And also second important point, saya rasa saya suka lah, honesty is the best policy. Correct. You memang nak showcase your talent and skills, and of course you'll be competing with many applicants. Okay, so mungkin bila you compete dengan rakan-rakan yang lebih, mungkin resume diorang lebih hebat, so you ada rasa inferiority, so mungkin ada rasa nak menipu sikit. No, never do that, because bila you dah kena chop, okay, menipu, the industry is actually very small. Okay, people talk behind. Okay, people talk, bosses pun dalam same circle je sebenarnya, especially if you are an actuarial science student. Okay, sebenarnya kalau you pergi industri balik-balik, sepatutnya kalau you masuk dalam contohnya insurance company and also financial company, financial institution, okay, balik-balik you jumpa same circle sebenarnya. Nanti you jumpa, chief of actuary is actually alumni from UKM. Okay, so you jumpa manager actuary department, all from is alumni UKM. So actually the network, the circle adalah very tight. So bila you ditangkap, okay, being dishonest, okay, benda tu akan bawa you macam forever lah, sampai your career path, 10 years, 20 years akan datang, people will might remember you as seorang yang tidak bercakap benar lah. Okay, and we are working in an industry where ethics, honesty is very important. Okay, because you menguruskan when you are in the industry insurance, financial, you menguruskan apa? You menguruskan kewangan orang. Okay, orang trust you. Okay, with their money contohnya. If you are an analyst ke, investment analyst dan sebagainya, people trust you with the money. Okay, jadi kalau you adalah orang yang tidak bermoral dan tidak beretika, this is actually not good for sebagai profession you lah. That shouldn't be the case lah. Sebab saya nak berkongsi juga pengalaman pelajar latihan industri yang lepas. Okay, mereka menghadiri, ada, I think not your batch, the previous batch. Okay, they attended an interview with a vice president of a financial institution lah di Malaysia. Okay, jadi ada 3 orang candidate. Okay, jadi soalan soalan yang recruiter tu tanya kepada pelajar adalah can you explain about logistic regression? Itu adalah soalan masa during the interview session tu. Okay, so seorang pelajar dia try jawab tapi salah. Okay, sebab dia sebenarnya tak tahu, dia tak pernah buat pun logistic regression tu. Okay, so dia jawab seolah-olah macam dia tahu. Okay, dan jawapan yang diberikan tu adalah salah. Okay, seorang pelajar lagi, kandidat tu dia cakap dia tak pernah belajar. Okay, tapi dia cuba berminatlah untuk mengetahui lebih lanjut tentang logistic regression ni. Tapi dia kata dia boleh terangkan tentang regression. But logistic regression per se, she cannot explain. So guess, siapa yang dapat that position? Pelajar yang cakap tak tahu tu. So tengok even though this is an example lah of apa yang Iman cakap tu. Of course pelajar yang dapat tu, even though dia tak tahu pasal logistic regression dengan in detail, tapi of course she also has other criteria lah. Contohnya macam the vice president is very impressed with her thesis. So dia ada kriteria lain yang boleh impress the vice president tu. Okay, so ini adalah contoh lah yang apa Iman cakap. So Salini, okay, what about you? What about okay, so let me tell you, I think Salini already dah maklumkan kepada pelajar semua. So Salini is a very unique case. So sepanjang saya pegang jawatan sebagai penyelaras latihan industri bagi program Sesi ini, biasanya the normal way adalah saya beri taklimat, pelajar prepare resume, kita go through your resume and then pelajar submit. So selalunya pelajar akan ambil masa sebulan hingga 2 bulan lah untuk ambil. But Salini actually got the internship sebelum semester tu bermula untuk saya beri taklimat, which is this semester lah. Kalau tahun lepas, sesi lepas, this semester, actually Salini already dapat that offer sebelum semester bermula untuk saya beri taklimat tu. So sepanjang saya pegang, Salini is the first one. Okay, biasanya pelajar akan dapat tempat selepas lah, at least selepas taklimat tu. Sekurang-kurangnya selepas saya bagi taklimat tu, baru dia orang start mohon dan dapat lah. So Salini, can you cerita sedikit tentang your pengalaman?
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, first nak cakap pasal before internship and resume, Im dah explain mostly, but let me give a bit of my half juga. So before internship, make sure you know field mana you nak masuk. Like, okay, sekarang y'all in actuarial field, actuarial science. So korang tahu, boleh masuk investment, boleh masuk finance, boleh masuk actuarial itself, boleh masuk risk, boleh masuk pricing, evaluation, banyak. Like I choose analytics sebab I rasa I suka insurance industry but without the actuarial part. So that's why I ambil tu data analyst in insurance industry. So that it is very important for you all to know what feel you all nak buat dekat masa intern tu. Like okay, nak dapat intern susah, I know. Like I don't know actually sebab I got everything easily. Kalau nak dapat intern tu kinda susah, and you all have to know that intern is actually a breakthrough untuk dapat your first career after you graduate. So contohnya lah, yorang nak buat pricing, contohnya like after graduate, yorang nak buat dalam pricing career, and then tapi sebelum masa intern tu you all like buat analytics. So the first thing orang akan see is kenapa buat analytics internship bila you nak buat career in pricing. So it's very important you choose first your field. Lepas tu baru ambil options yang ada. Okay. And then okay, I think that's clear. Untuk before internship you have to know what field you want. So based on that, actually banyak je company yang bagi internship. You all macam kena rajin cari, and then source of finding your internship is very important. Actually kan, I hope korang semua ada LinkedIn. Dekat LinkedIn akan ada banyak offer internship. And then besides that, kalau korang kena like you all have to go through one by one. Contohnya macam Maybank website, Prudential website, BSN, like there is a lot of company, and then apply that. Okay, so yang tu is before internship. And then second is resume. Okay, resume, what my Iman said was true. Supposedly by now you all dah ada dah resume, just you all have to keep enhance it every year. Every time you all do an event, be honest with who you are, be proud of who you are, reflect yourself in the resume. Sebab whenever you are applying for something, when you're applying for internship, the first impression is always your resume, not even yourself. Like your resume is what explaining you behalf of yourself. So make sure whatever is on your resume is actually you, and don't try to lie on that lah. Like people akan tahu. And then like I go by pointers. Second is how to build resume. So resume, you know, like kita orang betul lah, kita semua like one batch of technology. So I guess you all should know that you all pergi mana-mana pun dah dapat dah template. Kat Canva ada template. Kalau pergi Google dah tahu, kat YouTube ada ways to build your resume. Even if you go Google and you see Harvard resume and Oxford resume, diorang ada bagi template dah, like it's better to follow that. And then kalau pergi Twitter, even like social media like Twitter, diorang pun dah ada bagi link like resume. Like there's so many sources for you to get to know how to do a good resume. Take all the tips. Tapi lepas dah siap resume, janganlah macam, oh I dah ikut template, I dah buat, then that's it. No. You have to make sure your resume is reviewed by someone else. So yang like since you all sekarang ada kat uni, pergi dekat UKM Career, tanya diorang, suruh review. Like diorang akan bagi komen, improve it, and then baru submit. If not, like if you all have LinkedIn all, it's better to have LinkedIn. I rasa semua orang tahu what's LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you all akan tengok HR, Human Resources Department, manager. It's very important to be there sebab diorang akan bagi tahu apa expectations diorang on students, like apa expectations, what they want to see in their resume. Like they will be like clear cut on what they want, on how a resume is supposed to be, what should be there, what shouldn't be there. So that's actually very useful when you build a resume. Also, please know the difference between resume and also cover letter. It's two different things tau. So janganlah pergi submit resume bila diorang tanya cover letter, and submit cover letter bila diorang tanya resume. So know the difference between resume and also cover letter. Okay. And then third, skills. Skills ni you have to know, letak dekat resume if you all know. If you all don't know, jangan letak. Jangan letak even macam contohnya lah, korang tahu SQL tu wujud. So korang pergi letak beginner. It doesn't work that way. Even like I'm like korang tahu Excel, just because you know how to use Excel and semua tu doesn't mean you are an advanced user. Maybe a beginner or intermediate. Sebab Excel sebenarnya ada banyak lagi daripada apa yang korang sebenarnya akan tahu. So test yourself, or are you a beginner user or are you an intermediate user? So be honest in your resume, know what your skill is. Like korang boleh je letak semua skill you want, but make sure you know that skill because orang akan tanya. Okay, macam mana I dapat internship? My internship story is very different because I'm someone that masa I third year, it was during COVID, I duduk rumah. So masa tu macam actually banyaklah masa lapang. So I sebenarnya ada banyak ambassador program by all these corporate companies like Bank Islam Ambassador, Maybank Ambassador, Deloitte, PwC. Actually masa I tahu Maybank lah sebab masa tu it was quite famous, but after I research dia sebenarnya lagi banyak. KPMG ada. Try to join all those. It is very important. So that's how I got my internship lah. Like, okay, I tell you why it's important later on another question. But that's how I got my internship. Like, I joined the ambassador and I punya internship, I don't know, it is unique sebab my internship was actually recommended by the CEO of HR in Maybank. Like that ambassador program is bawah dia, and she recognized my talent and she recognized how what is my background and everything. She yang recommended me to an insurance which is to the anak of Maybank lah, which is Etika, for me to work there and to hire me straight. So technically I got my job before I got my internship. So it's like sebab tu I cakap like I need my internship first. So they were like, okay, you just do your internship and then you just work there straight. So that's how I got my internship. So kalau nak proper way, it's how you follow in. Shortcut way is mine. So I'm very grateful of how I got. And to be honest, mine was really shortcut lah sebab lepas tu I tak kisah pun apa-apa yang like kena buat that one semester. It's like I'm done with one subject already and I focus onto something else. Bila I tengok all my classmates masa tu, diorang macam mana nak dapat resume, macam mana nak dapat intern, semua orang macam until the very last minute. I chill. I tak fikir apa-apa pun. So it's very important. Actually, ada certain juniors approach saya. Masa tu I dah cakap dah, korang nak cari intern, just start cari like at least shortlist what you want. So once you dah dapat ceramah daripada Dr. Munira, the method, korang dah boleh start apply terus. So if sekarang you orang dah tak ada list, it's gonna be a longer process sebab you all need to identify what you want to go, where you want to apply. Then you want to apply. Then kalau dia reject, proses dia lagi panjang. Like you have to reapply again and again. So for now, before internship, this is what I just want to tell lah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Doktor, boleh nak saya nak tambah sikit?
Boleh.
Okay, so basically Salini ada mention about looking for the placement kan, yang kita kena tengok on kita punya background, apa minat kita. But at the end of the day, untuk jumpa internship placement is very very hard sebab kita kena kena berni dengan orang lain lah kan, complete dengan ada student yang lain. So my advice is betul saya kata kita ada list yang company mana yang kita nak apply, department apa yang kita nak masuk, tetapi student selalu lupa is allowance. So kalau student boleh reply on this ni, boleh tak nak tahu berapa korang punya target allowance? Kita buat sharing one-to-one session kan. Cuba reply kat chat. Berapa korang punya target allowance korang?
Ataupun kalau tak chat, boleh unmute yourself pun
Boleh
cakap.
unmute ke tanya nak berapa?
Hi, you're still kat situ kan? Oh, okay, 800 plus.
800 plus. Equal.
Plus, okay.
800 plus.
Lain? Mungkin ada, okay. Reasonable, okay.
Hi, fake one.
Pick one, okay. So, 1K, okay.
1000 plus. Oh.
Okay, so thank you for the answer. So basically you all punya answer ni like macam reasonable punya allowance lah, like I can say. Tapi from my friends, my punya batch, yang paling tinggi diorang pernah dapat is 1.4, yang itu internship dekat Top Glove. So of course dia punya workload dia
Okay.
lebih kurang apa yang dia bayar lah basically. And allowance ni penting tau, sebabnya korang during your internship korang kena planning your financial. Basically kita intern 24 minggu, 24 weeks kan, 24 weeks. And then if kalau contohnya korang apply kerja dekat KL tapi korang asal daripada Melaka, daripada yang jauh-jauh, so korang patutnya kalau patutnya korang dah plan, mesti kena cari, kalau boleh cari internship yang ada allowance. Sebab benda tu membantu korang untuk korang hidup tak adalah hidup, maksud membantulah keuangan
Right.
korang dekat KL. Sebab kalau kat KL you need to sewa rumah, ataupun kalau you tinggal area Selangor, you nak travel pergi ke KL pun perlukan duit. This all about the financial lah. So if you want allowance, cari yang ada allowance dulu. Ni untuk secure your allowance lah. So that the first one. The second one is about the LinkedIn. I setuju dengan Salini kena ada LinkedIn. But another tip is please follow, kalau you cari job dekat LinkedIn, you ada tepi tu siapa yang iklankan job tu. You follow orang tu, sebab orang tu adalah HR tapi bahagian talent acquisition. Diorang memang akan iklankan any internship ataupun any job offering yang available, any vacant yang available dekat company diorang. So basically kalau you cari on the insurance company and orang tu memang kerja dekat Great Eastern ke AIA, talent education, you just follow him. Connect ke, follow ke, it's okay. At least bila you scroll the LinkedIn, you get the info, and then bila dah ada email, you send your resume kat email orang tu. Settle. Okay. The last one is, I rasa mungkin Salini ada cakap yang orang confuse resume dengan cover letter. For my experience, orang akan confuse resume dengan CV, which is curriculum vitae. So just like kat sini, siapa yang tahu beza resume dengan CV? Boleh tulis satu. Cuba reply satu dekat chat.
Betul-betul. It's resume and CV. They can see
Yes.
LC. Confused. Okay, thank you for correcting me.
Siapa yang tak tahu tulis dua. Kita nak tengok CV dengan resume. Siapa tahu apa beza, chat satu, ataupun Anmud kata tahu ke apa ke. Kalau yang tak tahu, cakap dua. Reply dua on chat.
I know like technically ramai still kat bilik, kat katil. It's okay, I understand.
Okay,
I've been go through that, but then like we are trying to help you out as much as possible. If you interact with us, that's when we can interact back with you.
This batch sepatutnya tak ada atas katil lah, because they already attend class physical.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I think 11 o'clock dia orang ada class, I think. So they should be up and about.
Should be fresh lah. Should be bila jawab tu
It should
kena
be fresh.
faham. Okay, so I tak nampak nombor satu kat sini. So basically korang memang tak tahulah the difference with the resume and the curriculum vitae, which is CV. So just kalau nak cerita, the process panjang. Just nak shortcut, which is like as fresh graduate dengan apa tu intern, you just buat resume. Resume ni about 1 to 2 page, 1 ke 2 muka surat, and advice ni 1 muka surat, and then you just letak apa yang you rasa yang you just macam tak adalah muatkan semua, tapi try untuk simplify, but the fact ataupun point yang you nak sampai tu dapat dekat orang. But for my advice, tolong buat resume 1 page sahaja. Sebab the CV, curriculum vitae, is when you are working. You have your experience, you have the project yang you buat. That was the CV lah. CV memang panjang lah. Mungkin boleh sampai dalam 3 page, 3 ke 5 page, something like that. So, for my advice, memang tak payah fikir dulu pasal CV. Bila orang tanya, usually industry people memang akan tanya, boleh tak bagi CV, but you bagi je resume. Tak payah fikir, CV tu apa nak kena buat you Google pula template untuk CV. No need, sebab kita as a fresh grad, memang resume sahaja kita punya level lah. Kita tak ada apa-apa on achievement dalam dalam experience punya, industri punya experience. That for my advice lah. Itu saja yang saya nak tambah, Doktor.
Thank you so much. Okay, so saya nak ambil key point lah daripada perbincangan Salini and Iman. So Salini cakap be proud of yourself. Correct. Be proud of yourself sebab actuarial science student ni, you all sebenarnya semua brilliant students. Okay, you guys masuk with impressive CGPA. Okay, so you all memang adalah student yang bijak pandai. Okay, you already have ada semua. Okay, it's just that you all nak asah aja. Okay, asah skills maybe, especially soft skills lah, and other skills as well. Okay, in fact, Iman cakap, okay, dia kata dia average student sahaja. Okay, tapi when he went through the latihan industry, the feedback from his supervisor is his supervisor sangat impressed dengan Iman. So kita bersyarah, okay, mendapat positive feedback lah, okay, daripada supervisor di industri. Okay, your supervisor puji Iman is a fast learner. Okay, and he managed to solve something that is really big in the company, and work attitude sangat bagus. Okay, datang awal, resourceful, rajin. Okay, hari hujan pun datang sebelum pukul 9 pagi. Okay, and prompt reply. Okay, bila especially dalam WhatsApp group kerja, okay, a prompt reply walaupun bukan waktu office. So that one is a very attitude yang sangat bagus lah, yang supervisor suka dan boss suka. Okay, so these are the things that you want to work on masa you mula melangkah ke alam pekerjaan lah. And I also would like to point out, okay, student ambassador. Okay, Salini ada mention pasal student ambassador. Okay, untuk pelajar tahun 4, it's too late lah for you guys.
Too late, yeah.
Tapi kalau ada pelajar-pelajar yang baru, first year, second year, I think it's not too late for you to apply as a student ambassador. Not only in Maybank, untuk makluman, Alliance juga dia ada student ambassador programs as well, which is something similar to Salini lah, pengalaman Salini di Maybank. Dan juga I think the big company lain, contohnya bank Islam also has their dia orang panggil
Yes, betul.
student ambassador program lah, dia panggil Young, I can't remember the name, Young Talent Program lah, something like that. Okay, so kalau ada kalau ada peluang, Celah. Okay, you want to say something?
Sorry. Okay, sebenarnya like semua ambassador program ni, if boleh cope up, boleh je join more than one, like improve. Sebab dekat sana actually it's an opportunity for you to learn about the corporate world, macam mana how the corporate world functions. Like sebenarnya like semua orang tahu I Maybank ambassador, but I'm also Alliance student ambassador. I pegang 2 student ambassador, and it came to my it was my plus point lah masa tu, sebab I boleh pilih mana-mana yang I nak, and I chose Maybank. So if you all tak boleh cope up, choose one, perform well, sebab dekat situ actually bukan orang biasa-biasa tau, like literally manager yang betul, HR team yang betul, yang legit, who will be there, yang akan tengok talent korang, tengok performance korang, and they would actually offer themselves to hire you. So it's very important. It's join, it's not just join because of the name or title, it's join to perform and show who actually you are. Tidak boleh sambung.
Okay, alright. Thank you so much. Okay, I baru tahu you Alliance student ambassador juga.
Yes.
You join bila? Masa bila? Tahun berapa?
Senior.
Oh, senior. I see.
Third year.
I pun baru tahu. I thought you are Maybank student ambassador saja. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's move on to the next discussion. So approach method. Okay, approach method. I think think Iman and Salini ada sentuh sikit-sikit tadi. Okay, so maybe we can elaborate more lah. Macam Salini tadi cakap, well, Salini is a unique case lah. Dia, tapi it's also an approach method lah. So if we say approach method Salini, so it is her own initiative. In fact masa tu kalau Salini masa tu I think UKM belum lagi sign MOU dengan Alliance. Okay, you managed to find out about that program yang Alliance bawakan, which is very good, meaning that this is her own initiative. Dia bukannya tunggu pensyarah advertise, okay, masuk ini, masuk apa tu, join ini ke join, no, it's her own initiative. Okay, so that is very good lah, that is her approach method. So bila dia dah kenal apa tu orang-orang, apa tu, she has her own mentor, okay, di industri, okay, and macam Salini cakap lah, the mentor recognize her talent, so laluan dia lebih mudah lah. Memang Salini sangat relax, so she actually skip all the process of applying yang sekarang ni you all have to go through, right? Berbeza sikit dengan your batch kali ni, mereka terpaksa melalui, mereka akan melalui sistem latihan industri SLI system. So they have to apply through the system, which is very different from your batch. Batch Salini and Iman, mereka apply secara manual, meaning that when they identify tempat untuk dapatkan latihan industri, mereka akan hantar email kepada Hejim untuk mohon surat. Okay, surat cover letter daripada fakulti, dan mereka mohon lah. Okay, so mungkin Salini lah kot, tapi you lah, you student ambassador kan, Iman.
Boleh
sebab Iman, I think apa tu, I've been with him, okay, sepanjang dia apply apa tu, tempat latihan industri, dan saya rasa bukan mudah. Laluan Iman bukan mudah. I think apa tu, saya rasa around January ke apa, Iman message saya, dia kata, doktor, boleh tolong tak, saya dah apply banyak tempat tapi tak dapat tempat latihan industri. Okay, so I think at that point of time dia dah start panic lah kot. Especially the benchmark is Salini. Salini memang membuatkan semua orang dalam batch dia stress sebab dia tak dapat tempat, orang lain baru nak start mohon. So tapi it's a good stress sebab dia kalau tak ada orang yang macam boleh push the student to their potential, nanti dia relax lah. Tak payah buat lagi lah, tunggu nanti dah habis exam baru nak apply, semasa tu kan. So a push factor is also important. Okay, so maybe Iman boleh ceritakanlah kaedah merisik company-company macam mana proses.
Okay, so thank you Doctor about this. So cara nak merisik on the to propose the company. So sebelum ni Salini dan I dah share macam nak cari on the company. Contohnya you dah jumpa company A, which is like company A ni dia bagi allowance yang bagus and department yang you minat and memang well known company, means like you really want to apply for this job lah, particular job. So since our batch using the manual system, so we just apply through diorang punya advertisement lah ataupun diorang punya website yang mana diorang offer untuk company diorang untuk buat the internship program. Untuk then usually just like I say, first you I dah cakap kena prepare the resume, and then usually diorang akan minta on your transcript, means like the current transcript. So basically dua benda ni you kena save dalam laptop, and then like macam if sekarang ni contohnya I know like you guys sekarang ni dalam keadaan yang di mana perlu siapkan FYP, perlu cari tempat untuk latihan industri, dan juga perlu untuk kejar syllabus untuk final exam. So tengok kita tiga sekali, so we are in the same page except for Salini, dia stress dua benda je, FYP dengan syllabus. So kita sama, kita tiga benda nak kena stress, okay? But yeah, student kan. So On the approach the company, contoh bila you dah dapat the company yang you minat, first of all, send the resume dan juga the check the transcript. And also during our batch, sebab our batch is the manual system, kita orang kena minta Hejim untuk sediakan is like recommendation letter asal ini. Ke approval letter, I can't remember, something like that. And then barulah kita orang boleh apply lah. So basically during my time, I akan send 3 benda, which is resume, transcript dan juga recommendation ataupun approval letter daripada Hejim, daripada pihak FST lah, untuk kita perform the internship program. And then
So untuk maklumat pelajar, surat yang Iman maksudkan adalah cover letter from FST lah.
yes, cover letter.
Cover letter tu mempunyai maklumat yang semua dah berkaitan dengan Jabatan Industri, which is for the current batch, okay. The letter that Iman meant is the one that when you go into the slide system, okay, when you have already identified the company, you tekan kan, and then you tekan click, ada keluar surat, which you have to download, and then you kena attach dengan email kan. Itu surat yang Iman maksudkan. That's the letter.
So doktor, like melalui sistem tu diorang boleh apply more than 2 companies at the same time?
No, same syarat.
Same syarat.
Dua company melalui fakulti. If they are on their own, diorang boleh apply sendirilah. Kalau contohnya macam kalau if I'm not mistaken, if you apply melalui like say website macam Graduan, LinkedIn, sometimes they don't tak minta apa cover letter kan. Betul tak Iman? So yang tu saya kalau tidak memerlukan cover letter, student boleh proceed lah sebenarnya.
Okay, so I understand. So that one is a cover letter yang yang dikeluarkan oleh pihak FST lah basically. So korang boleh suggest, and syarat tu memang ada, which is like kita apply hanya 2 company, and bila tiada respon within like 1 or 2 weeks, so kena proceed untuk cari yang lain lah. And then if diorang macam tak respond on your application, jangan tunggu kat situ je. Try cari yang luar punya, which is like if you apply through LinkedIn kan ada tempat yang you kena upload your resume, and then you akan apa nama dia macam instant apply, something like that. So you just drop your resume there, lepas tu ada macam a little bit of question, something like that, and then terus submit. Macam tu. So is like macam good initiative lah if you can buat macam tu, sebab rezeki kita tak tahu. Mungkin bila resume dia cantik, bila dapat resume sahaja without the cover letter ke without the transcript ke, diorang dah impress. So diorang nak you. So that's why I tekankan is resume is very important, because it's behalf this represent yourself instead of you pergi interview nanti. So bila katanya contohnya you dah lepas 2 weeks, and contohnya after, usually I apply, and then after 1 week I terus follow up, tanya email ataupun call, tanya I ada apply for the internship program, boleh tahu on the status. Kalau email, just cakap je lah ada apply, hopefully cara reply email pun kena belajar minta tak yalah belajar pun sebenarnya, you can Google je. Google how to update application status. Nanti ada template dalam Google, just buat ayat sendiri apa semua berkenaan dengan kerja tu, lepas tu dah send. But keep professional, please. Keep professional, and then nampaklah macam, sebab you are getting adult, you are getting dewasa. So bila you reply secara profesional, nampak you bersedia untuk bekerja, untuk masuk dalam industri. So kalau after 1 week tu dia macam dah tak respon ke ataupun call tak angkat, it's okay, just cari kerja application lain, offer lain. Okay, so during my experience is I apply to Petronas punya. If you want to, I want to share that Petronas memang akan buka I think lah memang diorang akan buka aja internship program by year. So sebab that one is just like macam internship diorang is kalau dekat website tu dia general. So bila ada orang nak you punya resume baru dia akan call. So for my case, I apply yang general tu punya, and then like about diorang ada dalam sistem tu, diorang punya status boleh check. Tapi about I tunggu juga about a week and then tak dapat respon. So I give up. And then I just cari yang lain. But sebab untuk company yang besar memang kena tunggu lama. Like memang dia cakap kat situ 3 bulan tak dapat jawapan, consider tak dapat. 2 bulan tak dapat jawapan, consider tak dapat. Macam tu. So bila I cari yang lain, fast forward dalam 2 bulan lebih daripada my application yang first tu, ada HR call, orang call. I remember that dia call tu agak awal pagi, which is pukul 9. And then masa tu tak ada kelas kot, I think. Memang tak ada kelas kan. So macam I call macam, aduhai, siapa ni kan? Lepas tu bila tanya, bila cakap dia HR, terus terbeliak mata. Like macam terus macam okay, macam terus macam kalau my case macam a little bit of panic lah sebab baru bangun tidur dapat call kata daripada HR. So I think that one is not a good attitude kan. So basically HR call, dia kata okay, kita ada one of the department ni nak offer you for internship program, do you setuju tak? So bila I call, dia cakap okay, dia akan terangkan lah on the job scope and so on, bla bla bla, semua bla bla bla. Okay, and then usually after the HR call tu dia akan come up with the interview session lah, which is like whether interview session lah, whether bila you free untuk set up the appointment untuk the interview session. So that one I rasa untuk approach the company lah for the interview session. Mungkin ada next slot nanti kita akan bincangkan kemudian. So that was my experience untuk approach the company. Yang lain-lain tu I rasa just the quick one is you apply, lepas seminggu follow up, kalau tak dapat apply tempat lain. Settle macam tu. Itu saja dari saya, Doktor.
Alright, okay, thank you so much, Iman. So important. Okay, Salini, go ahead.
Okay, I nak tambah sikit. Korang kena understand that not UKM saja tau cari tempat intern. Like semua university akan release intern student at the same time. So competition is very heavy. Kalau boleh cari like this is still early, I would say. Cari sekarang like as much as possible. Cari, just apply. Like lagi-lagi yang tak minta cover letter, like submit in what website itself, like macam Petronas, Maybank, Shell, like that are only website application. Apply je, just apply as much as you can, and then when you get it, you can relax lah sikit sebab you have to really understand that the competition is really high and you are not the only student nak cari department lain. Even dekat UKM, faculty lain pun cari intern. So competition is very, very high.
Thank you, Salmi. Yes, betul. Competition is very high. Bukan you seorang saja yang mohon. You ingat you compete antara batchmate? No, you actually compete with the whole Malaysia. Okay, all the university are also seeking placement lah. Okay, so in terms of that, saya nak buat comment sikit lah. So you guys have to be a little bit macam jika asyik permohonan ditolak, okay, you guys have to like be more flexible to venture into other fields. Contohnya macam if you are really looking for actuarial department, okay, itulah competition is very tough lah, okay. So you guys must be open to try department lain, okay, ataupun macam Salini lah, dia try something like data analytic punya department, okay, and also Iman also dia try something which is not an actuarial path punya normal, the usual actuarial path, okay, right. So you kena strategi sikit lah, okay, sebab apa-apa pun, okay, memang Iman cakap important allowance, Salini juga cakap tempat semua kan. At the end of the day, you need this 12 credit to graduate, At the end of the day, you need this 12 credit untuk graduate. So itulah you kena strategize lah macam mana apa-apa pun. At the end of the day, kita nak pastikan semua pelajar mendapat tempat latihan industri di organisasi yang a good placement. Okay, it might not be the most ideal placement. Okay, tetapi at the end of the day, you guys need this 12 credit in order for you guys to graduate. Okay, so ada banyak strategi yang you all kena strategize lah. Okay, alright. So saya nak sambung dengan Anugerah Latihan Industri Tersohor. Okay, alright. So most probably pelajar tertanya-tanya lah apa itu Anugerah Latihan Industri Tersohor. So let me share the slides. Okay, sekejap apa ni. Slides is over here. Okay, right. So basically the definition of boleh tengok nampak ke slide saya? Boleh
Nampak.
nampak. Okay, so okay, ni adalah takrifan saya sendiri Okay, sebab based on the previous Anugerah Latihan Industri Tersohor. So anugerah ini adalah anugerah yang terbuka kepada semua pelajar UKM. Okay, yang bakal akan sedang ada slash yang menjalani latihan industri di syarikat ataupun industri ataupun organisasi yang tersohor. Saya letak kat sini asterisk tertakluk kepada perubahan. Maksudnya takrifan ini mungkin berubah-ubah mengikut sesi. Dan ini takrifan ini adalah tertakluk kepada industri, pusat jaringan industri lah, community, which is previously known as zaman Iman and Salini, it is known as PHI or Pusat Hubungan Industri, but sekarang dia ada rebranding. The new name is Pusat Jaringan Industri dan Community ICOM UKM. Okay, so untuk makluman semua pelajar, Salini and Iman are the recipient of Anugerah Latihan Industri Tersohor. Dan untuk maklumat semua pelajar Sains Actuary juga, pelajar-pelajar Sains Actuary adalah penerima Anugerah Latihan Industri ini, Anugerah Latihan Industri di organisasi Tersohor ini, pelajar Sains Actuary boleh hadiah ini di Fakulti Sains Teknologi. So in total there are 12 recipient winners. Tak silap saya di fakulti dalam the total recipient is 22 or 25. Okay, I can't remember the exact number, but that in between that numbers. Dan macam saya cakap lah, pelajar Sains Actuary boleh anugerah ini. So this is the list lah. So actually I approach a few other your alumni, you punya senior, tapi most of them mohon maaf kerana mereka tidak dapat luangkan masa untuk join session ini. Because kalau the more the merrier lah kan. Tapi mereka tak dapat mohon sebab komitmen di tempat kerja lah. But thank you so much to Iman and Salini lah kerana sudi meluangkan masa. So kalau ikut sesi lepas, sesi di mana Iman dan Salini memohon, this is the criteria untuk memohon anugerah tersebut. So basically the criteria syarikat tu mestilah from syarikat industri and NGO tersohor, ataupun dia adalah berstatus multinational, disenaraikan dalam papan utama, is a GLC ataupun a well-known NGO. Dan juga kalau ada syarikat atau agensi kerajaan khusus kepada bidang fakulti. So ini adalah kriteria dan syarat permohonan pada sesi lepas lah. Right. So the most important thing is that you dah dapat placement. Maksudnya dia dah dapat offer letter daripada company dan telah menerima pengesahan pendapatan. And the third document yang penting adalah pelan latihan industri tersebut. In order for you guys to be eligible untuk mohon anugerah tersebut. So kita tak ada masa. Actually I have prepared the slide to define each criteria ini, tapi saya akan go through sekali lalu lah kot. Right, so this is the definition of multinational company. Nanti saya akan kongsikan bersama pelajar Sains Actuary lah. Untuk pelajar daripada program lain, Mungkin saya akan kongsikan bersama penyelaras latihan industri you all lah, so that dia boleh kongsi jugalah. Okay, right, so this is what is the criteria for you to be in the main sebab kriteria daripada ICOM adalah syarikat itu boleh juga diconsider jika dia tersenarai dalam papan utama. Okay, so this is a little bit of definition lah. Okay, and the third one, GLC. So Iman and Iman and Salini, I think your company is in the GLC punya definition lah. Okay, it's a government link company. So again, saya tak akan go through the definition sebab kekangan masa. Right, so these are the list yang tak update lah. This is 2013 data. Okay, so ada yang lebih updated. Okay, so NGO, okay, you guys can rujuk Jabatan Pendaftaran ataupun ROSH untuk rujuk sama ada tempat yang you mohon tu is NGO yang berdaftar. Okay, this is one way for you to recognize lah sama ada tempat latihan industri tu you is an NGO or not. Okay, what I want to say is actually sekiranya pelajar sains actuary dia memohon any insurance company or you are being placed in a financial institution, okay, basically you are eligible. Tak ada masalah. Kenapa? Sebab insurance industry and financial industry, we are heavily regulated by Bank Negara Malaysia. Jadi kriteria syarikat insurance dan juga financial institution itself, dia bukan calang-calang orang untuk to be eligible to become a financial institution and insurance. Dan bukannya you calang-calang orang boleh jual insurance, no. Okay, untuk keluarkan produk insurance, tidak. It is heavily regulated. So sebenarnya pelajar sains actuary, as long as you dapat tempat, okay, di any financial institution or insurance company, you are eligible to apply this Anugerah Latihan Industri Tersohor. Okay, untuk pelajar sains actuary. Okay, the only problem is, okay, salah satu kriteria adalah you kena sertakan pelan latihan industri. Okay, ini adalah kriteria yang a bit challenging lah untuk pelajar. Okay, sebab diorang sebenarnya baru dapat tempat. Selalunya company akan tunggu you daftar hari pertama dan baru dia akan bagi job scope kan. Baru you tahu you buat kerja apa. Tetapi semasa anugerah ini ditawarkan, masa tu Iman and Salini tak start lagi. They are basically in this semester. Semester semasa memohon. Diorang tak start kerja lagi. Okay, jadi mungkin Iman and Salini can share a little bit what does it mean by your experience getting this pelan latihan industri, dan mungkin boleh share dengan pelajar sedikit lah macam apa what is pelan latihan industri, apa yang dimaksudkan dengan pelan latihan industri ini. Okay, so saya stop sharing sekejap. I hand over to Iman or Salini lah.
Okay, I start first. Okay, so I want to share my, I think, screen.
You have to be your presenter. Sekejap
Oh, okay.
Okay, saya dah bagi privilege as a presenter. Okay, boleh share tak? Ada tak butang share kat bawah?
Oh, tak boleh lah. Dia tak pergi. Mana?
Boleh. Already tak nampak any butang share dekat bawah, dekat bahagian bawah tu. Sepatutnya
Okay, ada. Sekejap, I share. Okay, nampak ke?
Tak, belum.
Belum lagi sekejap. How to buat lah. So, maybe Salini can go first, I think.
Doctor make me presenter.
okay, boleh. Okay. I'm passing the presenter privilege. Salini.
Okay, nampak?
Nampak.
Okay, so actually this is my JD lah, which is also the pelan yang diorang dah bagi kat saya. If you see, okay, first My workload is really heavy. Tapi masa intern tu I lag sikit because they never let me get any apa dia cakap access to back end. So bila I buat kerja front end je for intern okay lah, but now when I turn into the full time punya worker it's a bit hard. So this how your plan latihan industri will look like. So this is what you would do lah, macam what you have to take care of, what are the supporting activities you have to do, what is your weekly submission. Like if you see this outcome deliverables, this is your weekly submission, weekly business review, business growth forum, partnership report. So inilah report-report yang korang kena bagi, and then what are the challenges. So technically sebab challenges ni my intern was normal. But now since I work and all my challenges dah overcome sebab all the system I boleh guna, so sekarang heavy lah. So when you have to submit your plan, you tanya je dari tanya your recruiter, or if they bagi tahu who's your line manager, tanya dia orang like may I have my job description or may I have my task list, like even if they bagi and then they say okay we have an empty template but then you have to fill it yourself, ambil initiative, say that can I have a 30 minutes of yours to discuss more on this, and discuss together, get to know what you have to work, understand in what field, what type of work you're gonna face. But whatever you're gonna work, it's not something whatever you did at university. University buka buku belajar hantar assignment, buka buku belajar hantar assignment. No, university it's you and lecturer, but when it comes to work it's between you, your line manager, other teammates, and also your HOD, and then stakeholders who's going to receive your report. The circle becomes bigger, your understanding of works becomes deeper, and you have to get mentally prepared. Bila I dapat ni kan, I was like I'm gonna die. That was the first thing that I had in my mind. Like to be honest lah, students speaking, bila I dapat ni I macam okay, apa yang kena buat? That's it. But then at least I knew I have to be very mentally strong. I have to accept myself that okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I have to let everything to the core. For me, it was easy because I had insurance knowledge background. Kita ada belajar kan masa one of the subject, Dr. Humaida subject, and then like during others also kita ada belajar. That was very helpful sebab I tak payah go through all the basic knowledge. I just have to go through the management knowledge, macam how does it function, whom should I go to. So this is how my JD looks lah, like my internship punya plan. This is how it looks. Okay. I can explain more, but then Im, are you ready?
Okay. Iman? Are you ready, boleh ke? I make you a presenter.
Okay, boleh try.
This is share. Yeah, so Salini dah share plan Salini. I make you presenter. Okay, passing presenter privilege to Iman. Boleh ke?
Okay, ya ini. Nampak ke?
Nampak.
Nampak Okay, so sekejap ni. Okay, so macam Salini punya is very detail. Ada like macam apa yang you guys akan buat and so on blah blah blah. But on my part is I just basically on my ni dia hanya bagi on job description sahaja. So untuk job description ni sebenarnya saya tak planning pun untuk apply ke Anugerah Tersohor on the planning sebab memang I minta sebab since semua orang tahu like my internship bukan dalam insurance company mahupun dalam actual punya department. So just nak tengok apa yang diorang buat and then the HR just bagi on this kind of the table which is like ada activities and the detail apa yang korang akan buat lah. Basically this one adalah one macam kerja yang I buat during my internship and then I just submit this one dalam Google Form tu and diorang terima. So my advice is if you tak dapat the job description ataupun job planning job apa-apa semua, you just tanya the hire manager ataupun you punya supervisor lah, sebab basically benda ni ataupun HR, just tanya dia apa tugas-tugas kerja, apa yang the main thing yang diorang buat, yang you buat kalau you join their company, and then you just buat dalam table macam ni. So akan nampak lah. So this one ada 4 item, which is the claim, the profit and loss, the analysis on performance, and also the invoicing. So benda-benda ni memang I buat during my internship punya time lah. So just buat macam ni, a table, and masa tu terkejut juga diorang terima, and fast forward diorang accept lah this kind of the planning punya job description. Okay, boleh nampak?
Ada apa-apa soalan?
Ada.
Itulah. So I think so macam saya cakap, kebanyakan majority pelajar sains actuary are eligible to apply. Tetapi sama ada rajin atau tak, first of all untuk submit lah the application tu, sama ada you all nak submit ke tak submit. Tapi yang pelan ni sama ada you first of all rajin tak nak approach your potential supervisor, sebab you tak start lagi tau. Kadang-kadang supervisor tu macam mungkin kalau tak ada rezeki, supervisor tu tak layan. Itu memang kita kata tak ada rezeki lah. It's okay. Sebab tu saya cakap Anugerah Latihan Industri ni is a bonus. So it's more of rezeki lah, dan juga your attempt, you punya effort lah. Kita tak nak lah you stop you punya supervisor, you message dia every day, mana pelan, mana job scope. No, we are not asking you guys to do that. Okay, so you try your best. Okay, cuba, mohon. Tapi kalau kalau tak supervisor tu dia terlalu busy ataupun dia, sebab bukan dia punya job scope pun, maksudnya itu atas inisiatif ataupun bantuan dia kalau dia nak bantu you lah. So kita tak boleh paksa the syarikat tu untuk keluarkan job scope tu. Tapi sepatutnya masa you mohon, selalunya organisasi tersohor, job scope tu memang dah ada. Sebab tu nama dia organisasi tersohor. So they already have like job scope, memang dia dah tahu apa benda kerja yang bakal bagi pada you lah. That is a good company. Sebab dia orang dah ada planning awal-awal. Okay. Sebab tu pihak ICOM, pusat jaringan, dia memerlukan dia pelan latihan industri tu lah. Dan biasanya organisasi tersohor tu selalunya dah ada. Sama ada kadang-kadang bergantung pada banyak faktor, macam saya cakap, kadang sometimes it's your luck as well, rezeki. Okay, alright, boleh dapat ke tak pelan tu. Okay, right. Okay, so mungkin kita buka pada pelajar lah kot. Mungkin if you have any question.
Doktor, I nak add on sikit.
Boleh.
Okay, if you all see tadi macam I punya plan tu je ada minta additional skills kan, macam ada SQL and stuff. Yang tu you all have to self plan, masa sem break ke, masa weekends ke, take 1 hour or 2 to study, to know. Jangan pergi blank, jangan pergi to a company blank. Like remember, you are also internship is also you bringing your university's name. You also putting your juniors internship opportunity at stake. So bila you perform, so you akan bagi an impression that okay, this university actually gives good intern students. So opportunity for your juniors are also bigger. So macam I hope I did justice. I think Iman also did. Most of us did our justice part. Like we brought our university name, and also we opened the more opportunities. Sebab tu bila our hirer, like personally to me, bila diorang minta like, oh ada tak any students interested to join this, join that, I come forward. So bila macam tu, like that's you have to remember lah, bila intern is different, masuk job is different lah. Intern you are still putting one leg at your university. Bila masuk your first job, you are entirely out of university. So masa intern ni selain daripada jaga nama sendiri, you have to take care of the university name. And then Kalau tak tahu, cakap tak tahu, but then cakap tak tahu bukan sebab tak nak belajar. Cakap tak tahu because you are willing to learn, you want to learn, and you are like, okay, I will learn whatever you're going to teach me. Sebab internship is another method of learning of what's happening in corporate world, of how systems and team operates in a circular motion. And it's just not a book, it's a hands-on, like macam we don't have like chemistry or biology lab. So our opportunity to learn hands-on is during internship. Learn as much as you could. And then I nak bagi 2 tips. Okay, sebelum I bagi 2 tips, I know that you all are having a Power BI session very soon in this week ke next week. Tolong join. It would be an added value. Please join. It's Dr. Helmi yang akan ajar kan. So please join. I know it's going to take 1 day of your weekend. It is to enhance yourself sebab once you masuk kerja kan, you'll be like, kenapa I tak belajar benda ni awal? Kenapa I tak masuk ni awal? Like, better regret later, you join je sekarang. I know it's macam, it's taking your time, but it's very important for you to skill up yourself every now and then. And habis university, habis like just dah masuk intern, don't think there's no more space to not learn. After that, there is more to learn. You have to learn more. You have to take, kalau rajin, take more certificates. Enhance yourself, upskill yourself. Lepas dua kerja, like, that's how you actually akan naikkan your gaji later on your second or third job. So don't stop learning lah. That's the only key for you to survive in a corporate world. Like, if you stop learning, situ je lah sampai akhir. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Salini. Yeah, I really love that point. You membawa nama UKM dan apa-apa implication you buat kat industri, dia actually dia akan backfire. So let's say you buat sesuatu di satu industri ni, so dia akan blacklist. Okay, this is UKM Actuarial Science Student Product. So you membawa nama UKM dan juga program. So betul cakap Salini, please you kena perform lah. Okay, your responsibility is huge. Okay, so kita tak ada masa sebenarnya, kita ada 2 minit sahaja. So maybe kita boleh buat conclusion lah. Maybe Iman boleh complete sedikit persediaan ke tempat latihan industri dan pengalaman lah. Ina, kalau boleh dalam 1 minit.
Boleh Dr. So I believe that Salini dah cover banyak apa on the conclusion part, and all the tip pun kita orang dah boleh bagi and so on. Like as for now, I hope like korang aggressively cari tempat internship placement sebab korang bersaing dengan satu Malaysia untuk dapat internship placement. Tolong tambah ilmu and then upgrade your resume, upgrade your skill, and then I would say kalau if you want to contact me for any tips ataupun any resume, if I ada masa, I willing to help you guys lah. And I think that's all from me. Good luck for your internship on the next year on March kan, Doktor? March next year bersama kan? Okay. So I hope you find your internship placement dekat tempat yang bagus as soon as possible. Then you can apply for this Anugerah Tersohor. Yep. Okay. Itu saja.
Betul. Okay.
1 minute saja. Okay dah.
So Salini, you want to give sepatah 2 kata?
1 minute. Okay.
1
Okay,
minute.
just 1 minute. Okay. I dah bagi tahu dah banyak ni. Like, if you all have anything, you all can contact me. But then, my Instagram is public, so you all just can DM me there. Ataupun connect me in LinkedIn sebab I akan juga share opportunities dekat LinkedIn juga. It's just very simple lah. Make your LinkedIn very, very strong. Make sure you don't stop learning. And then, okay, one more thing is when you join internship ataupun you join mana-mana company, your company akan actually they are also offering courses and certificates. Like dia akan macam, okay, you pergi belajar, I akan bayar for certificate. Take up all the opportunities whenever you are intern. I did that. I got kind of lots of Harvard management punya certificates. Diorang bayar. I just answer. It's very easy. That's how you make yourself enhance it. and then be yourself. Apa lagi? And then make sure you learn. You don't go, okay, you need to fulfill that 12 credits to graduate. Yes, betul, that's your top priority. Use that opportunity to learn more about the company, to know what other works as, and technically you give all out lah, like, but at there you don't have exam, you don't have syllabus, your only examination would be when you're presenting to others at the end of the semester of your internship. So until that, just learn. You buat betul salah, only you know. If you don't know, keep asking. Don't act like you know everything. Like university, you can do that. Like, okay, I know this, I can study this later. Internship, no. You have to do on that time. You have to do everything at that point. Okay, okay, dah lebih 1 minit.
Okay. Alright, thank you so much Salini and Iman. Okay, so jika ada sebarang soalan, okay, you guys can follow Salini di Instagram. Dia dah promote dia punya IG. Iman, I don't know if you have IG or not. Ataupun boleh LinkedIn lah. Saya rasa they can
LinkedIn
get
boleh just DM ni.
through LinkedIn. Alright, okay. So any questions? Okay, tolong boleh contact mereka di LinkedIn. So I would like to say thank you on behalf of UKM and also Programs Actuarial Science. It's very good to see both of you. So I'm looking forward for your convocation. Hopefully boleh jumpa lah for your convocation Datang ke?
Doctor, do we have a quick photo session for?
Oh, quick photo session. Okay, Iman, boleh tolong ambilkan ke? I don't know how
Boleh. I can.
Sebab Webex, I don't know how to do. Okay, so kalau siapa boleh on camera, Iman nak ambil gambar.
So I bagi 30 second to open the camera. On 11:3 boleh snap dah kot.
Im nak post kat LinkedIn ke?
Boleh.
I tak aktif lah kat LinkedIn. Like macam cari kerja je.
Oh, you all want to see okay, bukan promo lah, tapi connect dengan I kat LinkedIn. I dah hantar dekat chat box while you all tengah.
Bukan memang dah connect ke? Oh, meet
Orang
orang
lain.
ke?
I tanya
Oh,
you
ingat
lah.
I.
Dengan
Mana
you
tahu
I dah
nak offer.
connect.
Mana tahu nak offer kerja lain.
Mana
Mana
orang
tahu
lain
offer
tak
next
on
again.
camera kan?
Tapi like right now I'm going through that internship process all over again.
Okay
Yeah.
guys, ada orang yang buka kamera ke?
Dah tak ada. Tak dapat sambutan.
Tak ada
Okay.
We can take pictures about apa yang
Just ada 4 of us lah, okay?
Okay.
Increase the size of Zoom tau. Increase the magnifying, so dia akan dapat 4 orang je dalam gambar tu.
Oh, okay. Alright. Sekejap, confirm tak ada orang lain nak join?
Semua tak mahu.
Alright, tak ada. So, only 4 people. Okay, 4 orang, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lagi?
Okay, dah ada.
Okay. Alright. So Fatimah, you want to say anything to the Iman and Salini and the rest? Nak tutup ke? I think I pass on to Ketua Hejim yang first thing before we end this session.
Dr. Mute.
You have to mute, yes. I think tak dengar. Okay, tak apa. It's okay. It's okay. So on behalf of Hejim, we'd like to say thank you to all students and also kepada Salini and Iman lah. Okay, all the best to Iman and Salini. So I hope that you all berjaya lah in your career. Okay, I hope someday you will come back to give a talk as a CEO ke? Maybe? Mana tahu? CEO ke? Manager, Chief of Data Analyst and also Chief of Logistics from mana tahu kan? Okay, InsyaAllah. Okay? Okay, you guys akan berjaya. Okay, terima kasih. Oh, Fatimah dah ada. Okay, alright. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor.
Alright.
Bye.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye-bye.